Marquis looked like you were in some of those kick return situations. How much is that going to be a continuation of your role this year, and who are some of the other guys that you're going to have alongside you?
It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be a very fun ride. It's gonna be good back there. I love being back there. I love being able to just freely run and just go and just do anything. It's gonna be good this year. I just hope to see better.
That was a really tight-knit, like, wide receivers were in the last couple of years. What's it like replacing Luther and Theo, not just production, but also just kind of their presence leading the group?
I really wouldn't say replacing it. I would just say just continuing it. They left a good legacy, left a good place here. I'm just here to continue it and keep going.
Marquis, how's this spring ball different from the ones in the past?
Healthy. Healthy, and I feel like I'm more mature than what I was from my first spring ball to where I am now, and I feel like it's been going very great, and what we've been doing. So.
What are some things you've been looking to work on this offseason as you look to be in a bigger role this year?
Just becoming more mature. Become more mature with myself, more mature with everything else around me, and just growing to be a better man for myself and for everybody else.
Marquis, what are some of those things that you learned from the older guys that are now departed in terms of being able to be that wide receiver and housing up the classmen?
Things I've learned is how to take care of my body, how to manage my day, how to manage how I do things as a wide receiver and as a high-level receiver, and being able to know watching film, learning the plays, just being able to carry myself very well on and off the field.
What has Kevin Coleman brought to this group, both on the field and in the room?
He's brought leadership. He's a great worker. He works on his time off. He works when his time is due. He works like he's probably right now working still. He's brought a great leadership. He's brought great energy, and he's going to be a great weapon for our team.
For you, when you talk about your growth, and people remember back to your freshman year, your first few games, you were the big play guy. And how did making some of those plays early on help your confidence and now push you into being an upperclassman?
It helped my confidence knowing that I belong here, and I mean I'm not too little, I'm not too skinny or anything to be here. I was a little scared my first time here, but after making a couple plays, after being around my people, after having my team back me up, I feel like I'm very confident to do what I do.
Marquis, what are your impressions of Donovan and Sean so far?
There's some ball players. There's some great players. They're going to be very well from Mizzou, man. I can't wait to see.
Marquis, what has it been like working with Bo so far?
He's a great quarterback. He also brings leadership. He comes in, he works, he gets his stuff done. He's very passionate about what he do, and I'm happy that he's here.
Overall, what have you seen from the QBs that have been thrown to you so far?
Everybody's been great. I mean, there's nothing to really say about it. We all still working. We gotta see what everybody can do.
What do you try to do for this is a lot different than Brady the last couple of years. What do you try to do as a veteran receiver to help with the quarterbacks getting more comfortable?
I just make sure they keep their head up, make sure everything's positive, make sure anything happen. I make sure it's my fault. Hey, it's my fault. I'll get it next time. Just make sure they keep their confidence high. I feel like that's the main thing when it comes to quarterbacks, to make sure they're very confident in what they do. So make sure as a receiver, you just make sure we tell them, hey, you good, we're going to go get back next time.
When you're working with a new quarterback, how long does it take really to establish that connection with them, especially on those deeper go routes?
I mean, it's going to take some time, but we work on and off the field, so we're going to get it done.
We saw kind of early in practice, working in the end zone, Coach Peeler kind of making some adjustments. What are some of the adjustments that, the group has been making today and, earlier throughout the spring?
I mean, he's just being Coach Peeler, being hard on us, make sure he's a great coach. I mean, you see what he do, so either we going to trust him or we're just not.
Marquis, how have those young guys like Sean and Donovan helped push you? Obviously, you're in a leadership position, but how have the young guys sort of helped you and Kevin and the older guys throughout this early phase of spring ball?
They brought back my joy, honestly. These are two very exciting guys. Sean, he's a very twitchy, little fast guy. Donovan, he's a great, little bigger receiver. They bring a lot of me out of me. Like, I don't know how to say it, but like it's just very happy like when they're around.
Do they remind you of maybe you from a couple of years ago?
Sean reminds me of me. He's like very twitchy everywhere.
Anything else for Marquis?
How did it feel getting practice in outside bright and early in the morning?
This is my first time back out here since spring. Since last time we was outside. It's a very nice day out here, man. I love it, Columbia.
All right, thanks, Marquise.
Appreciate
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.